everyone. Welcome back. Going into the third hour here. Steven, how are you going to fuck us this hour?
I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be good. So like just as you shut the door, like it comes to everybody's minds that you left all of your equipment inside. Sheldrick, tell me, like, did you grab a weapon? Do you have anything?
I don't have anything. I have the clothes on my back. That is it.
Yep. Okay. Like, there's a moment of calm where you all can just kind of like breathe and look at each other and realize, wait, all of our stuff is in there. And then you hear this from down the cliff.
Okay.
What do
So
you
at
do?
this point, Sheldrick immediately walks over and looks over the edge.
Yeah. So with your dark vision, with your dwarf vision.
Are we out of combat, by the way? Can we all make free actions?
Yep. Yep.
I want to just like stop Shaldrick as he goes to look over the ledge.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's not worth it. We'll go down there and collect everything. Something got into the sack that you hang on. You should really not put the sack off the tree like that.
Sheldrick's eyes go wide, and you can tell he's not hearing a word. What do you mean collect?
So, okay, now that this is all in your head and you kind of know what's happening, because obviously the voices are generated by you. Like Maldrick's voice is generated by you in your head. So once I'm gonna make a leap and say, like, once you hear that your bag is like in peril. Oh God, help me! Oh God, he's eating my head! Oh God!
Maldrick! And Sheldrick runs over to the edge.
Awesome. So you look down. Your bag is hanging 50 feet, down the path, still under that rock, but it's torn completely open. And down on the ground below, there's all of the bones and refuse that you have of Maldrick. Yeah, scattered around the ground. And there's 4 creatures down there. 5 actually. One has like its leg broken and its like femur is sticking out of its skin, but it's still wandering around collecting the pieces, like the rib cage and like the skull, and they're all down there, 40 feet down the cliff.
Oh, let go of that! That's
So-
mine! You can't have that! That's mine!
So Sheldrick is staring at this down there, and you see him start to shake. You can see his arms start to shake, and you can see him kind of moving, and his back is to everyone right now.
Yeah.
And he turns around, and you see this little bit of froth coming down both sides of his mouth. His eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "What happened?" And he's staring right at Kellen and Kurthak.
I'm just like, well,
There were
Kellen?
there were things, eyeballs. Actually, you know what? I have no idea what's going on. I heard burbles. I saw running. I heard burbles. I barely saw them running towards the door. I ran towards the door. I can't see shit. I'm scared out of my mind. And
Excuses! So at this point, Sheldrick looks back and tries to see, is there any way he can get down there safely? Anything? Are there ledges he can jump to? Is there a rope? Is there vines? Anything?
You can climb down the cliff. It's rugged. You can make your way down. It's going to take you a while to get down, right? It's 40 feet. Your climb speed is probably half of your moves. You're probably moving 15 feet around. But it comes to mind that Sheldrick has a little bit of magic at his disposal now.
So do any of them have a visible weapon on them?
No, they're all these like naked, like gross, like super skinny, stringy muscles all over their body, bald, sharp-teethed, like crawling around on all fours. They look like Gollum, basically.
What about my team?
What about your
Does
team?
anyone have a visible weapon on their body?
Kurthak's got 2 visible weapons.
Well, I have an axe at my side, right? I picked that up.
Yeah.
I have an axe at my side. Like a hand axe.
Juliet was on watch, so Juliet has her armor and Juliet has her maul, and any weapons she normally carries on her person. Kellen has his bow and his quiver of arrows, and that's it.
Can I attempt to steal Kurthak's axe?
You could probably just go and try to grab it off of him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna let that happen. So you tell me what I need to roll.
If you want to like grab him, then you're gonna need to make like a melee attack just to grab him, something like that.
Can
So
I make a dexterity save? Well, I guess they're both +5 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so what am I doing? Is he making this roll or am I making this roll?
KohhCarnage would be making the roll to grab.
He's grabbing me to stop me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm just rolling like my normal attack +5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 24.
You nail him. You just grab him. You're just like.
I don't grab his body. I just grab his hand. I'm just like, "What are you doing, friend?"
And I'm looking at him, and I have a crazy look in my eye and just go, "Give me your axe."
For what reason?
To clean up your mistakes.
Your mistakes are keeping that body around, friend. That's not our mistakes.
Don't you dare speak ill of my brother.
I'm not speaking ill of your brother. I'm
Give
speaking
me
ill
the
of your
axe.
actions.
Oh no!
You're not getting this axe today, Fred.
Axe. So at this point, I raise up my hand, and you start to see acid forming in the palm of my hand.
At this point, I'll make a straight up action if you will allow me to go before the acid hits.
I think that.
Are we doing this?
No, I didn't cast
Yeah.
yet. I didn't cast yet. I'm not casting. I'm just holding it up and looking at him.
Yeah, but like it sounds like there's some actual aggressive action that's potentially forming here, and we need to find out in what order things happen. So the two of you, please roll initiative.
Okay.
Now, real quick though.
Kellen and Juliet, do you want to jump into this little mini spat?
Can I? This might be a stretch. Can I use danger sense to like see that it looks like he's going to attack KohhCarnage and just like go to knock him out?
I mean, you don't need danger sense to do that. Like it looks obviously like KohhCarnage and Sheldrick are in a little bit of a tiff.
Right.
Is there any motion? Like, is the door moving or anything? Like stone doors or anything like pushing?
Door looks completely solid.
Cool.
Sheldrick, I do need your initiative roll though.
Do you need mine?
Not unless you want to jump in.
I want to do something.
Okay, then roll initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. And real quick, one of the things, just to kind of give some thing here, I'm not doing this planning to attack him. I want to do whatever I need to do to loosen that axe from him. So it's not so much that I'm looking at him to injure him or anything like that.
Now, an acid splash is kind of a ranged or an area effect, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I can't control like where it would go. It'd more just be like a.
It creates like a bubble of acid that explodes on anybody within 5 feet.
Oh.
Something like that. Let me take a look.
Well, could I potentially use Mage Hand then?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you could have like pickpocketed him with your mage hand from a ways away or something like that. So you could just like back down and then be like, mage hand, pickpocket.
Basically, that's what I want to do. No, seeing
cool.
seeing that the acid did not deter him or did not convince him, I'm just going to kind of step back, kind of look for a second. Still got crazy eyes going on here and cast Mage Hand, but I think Dodger wants to do something first.
Yes.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Could you not cast your AoE acid thing on the 4 ghouls down there, or are you worried you'll hurt your brother?
That is something we can tackle when we get to that point. But I'm assuming they're out of range, right?
I don't know.
No, probably not for acid splash. Let me just see what the range on that is. It's probably like 60.
I was thinking they were like at the bottom of the cliff, like.
No, it's only 40 feet down.
Oh.
So acid splash has a range of 60 feet. You hurl a bubble of acid, choose 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other.
2.
I thought you were throwing at KohhCarnage.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
I was threatening him. And
there's kind of a struggle going on up here. There's some ghouls downstairs that are like picking up bones and stuff.
My guy wants down there as soon as possible. He knows he needs some kind of weapon. So he saw the axe. He's like honed in, trying to get that. And then the second he gets it, he's gone.
Yep. Okay, so Sheldrick, it's your turn. Do you want to try and escape from KohhCarnage's grasp before you try this?
Because I still have like one hand of yours gripped.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to try to get away from him and mage hand the axe.
Make either a dexterity or a strength saving throw.
Let's do dex. So it would just be my dex modifier, d20.
Yeah. Let me see. Actually, I wonder if there's like grab rules in Player's Handbook.
Or we
Let's see.
do like grappling. Probably like grappling rules, right? Wouldn't it be
Range
strict?
touch.
There's got to be something. I'll check in the index.
All right.
It's D, E, F, G.
Also, while you're doing that, do you know, like, what is the average jump distance? Because I have an
Like
ability
in
where I can
general?
double my jump distance, but I don't know what my jump distance is.
We need to check under athletics.
Okay.
Let's see,
I'll look for that while you're doing
grappling. Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check, Kurthak, to see if you can keep him grappled.
Okay.
Shaldrick, do you have acrobatics? Ha!
I don't. I have all 3 of the other saves in Dex, but not acrobatics now.
Are you trained in? Are you proficient in athletics, Kurthak?
I am.
Awesome. Yeah, Kurthak just keeps you completely held, just so you know.
There goes those.
Yes, I totally missed. I totally did it wrong. Actually, trying to escape a grapple is an action. So if you would like, we could either have you try to escape the grapple, or you could try to use Mage Hand to pickpocket Kurthak.
Since I already rolled, let's go with the grapple.
Okay, cool. So Kurthak, your turn.
So I just have him grappled,
Yeah,
and he's trying to get out of it,
he did try to get out of it, and now it's
and it
your
doesn't
turn back.
look like he's going for my weapon, right? Anymore. He's trying to step back, from what I can
Yes.
tell. Okay.
I'm assuming I got like 2 hands on you trying to wrestle out kind of thing.
Yeah, I just like let go and kind of like shove you off. And
Okay,
I just
cool.
like put my hands up in the air and I'm just like, friend, be careful of your next step.
Okay.
And I just wait.
Juliet, did you want to do anything?
Yeah, I just realized that I never rolled initiative. Whoops. Wait. Okay. So sorry. What's happening? What are?
Kurthak
Where are we right now?
Yeah, so like I'm
Kurthak's still
drawing a
holding
little
on
thing
to
here, right?
Shaldrick, right?
Yeah. So we've got this like ledge right here, right? And there's this little back thingy. And there's a room back here with another door on the other side. And there's cracks in the walls on each side. And there's columns. Yay, freehand drawing skills. Okay, so you guys are all outside, like basically in this little alcove area. And then down below, there's like 5 ghouls fighting over the bones of Maldrick. Kurthak and Shaldrick are up top here in this little alcove area fighting for God only knows why. And that's what you see.
Do I still hear? I don't hear any voices anymore, right? Or I do.
Like
still hear voices.
if you're close to the door, you do hear faint burbling sounds from behind the door.
Okay. Shoot. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I can do to really help.
Yeah, you
any
can basically just
situation.
delay.
I'll
So-
continue readying an action. I'm ready
Cool.
for anything.
Let's see. Yeah. Oops, sorry about that.
I think I think there's damage based on the how long the fall is. So like he rolled a D of 40-10, I think,
Yeah.
for when the
Yeah, I
monster
think
fell from the
it's-
tree.
It's basically D10 damage per 10 feet that you fall.
Ouch.
Let's see if I can find that explicitly. 183.
Can you throw yourself off a ledge with a target?
To land on it?
Yeah. Just wondering for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, sorry to bring
Oh,
that into the
it's
public.
It's actually only 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet you fall. Wow, that's like not much. So yeah, you'd be looking at maybe possibly 4d6 falling damage. And yeah, if you succeeded on like an athletics check, it'd probably be pretty hard. But if you succeeded on it, then you could land on a target below.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, down below, like you hear the ghouls like gnawing and picking up bones and stuff like that.
God damn it! Get him off me! For shit's sake! What are you doing up there? You're picking your ass up there.
Sheldrick, your turn again.
Okay, so I just got pushed back by Kurth.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Kellen.
Do I get a turn?
You're muted.
Everybody's on except me.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to go ahead. I can wait.
I can't now. I was just looking up vision as far as that goes. Like moonlight in the summertime is pretty bright.
It's overcast.
Shit. Okay, so I look over the cliff face and I can't see shit.
Pretty much. You see dark shapes moving on the ground below.
Okay. Well,
You could light a torch. Oh, wait!
no, that's what I thought too. So, I suppose I'll throw up a quick prayer and see if maybe even the arrow, even if I miss, maybe the arrow will scare him off or something. But I'm gonna try and gank one of them with an arrow.
So let's see. I want to see what dim light or actually complete darkness. Yeah, your attack rolls have disadvantage, so just click the disadvantage button and put in your attack bonus.
Oh, gotcha. Disadvantage, and my attack bonus is now for my longbow it's +7.
Damn, dude. Is it +2 to your attack or is +2 to damage?
+2 to attack rolls.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So +7 total. 7. There we go. And then come on, baby.
Look at that.
Nope,
You
16.
hit.
I did.
Yep, you nail them. Are you trying to? Well, like you can't even. You can't distinguish between them. So roll 1d5.
1d5.
Yeah.
Okay. I love
I
that.
swear to God, if you hit Maldrick, I swear to God.
Oh, slash roll.
Lol.
Yeah.
So
A 4.
let's roll 4d6.
The arrow plunges into Maldrick's skull as it shatters into a billion fragments.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So you hit number 4. Okay, and you deal how much damage? Roll that for me, please. 9.
It's a good roll. Good roll.
Solid.
We're
Okay.
like Family Feud. We're just like, good roll. Good roll. Yeah, come on.
Good
Yeah,
answer.
your-
Good answer.
Yeah, your arrow just like thuds straight into one of the creatures down below, and you hear it howl as you nail it with a shot. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and once I hear that, I'm just gonna scream down at him. You know, I'm sure they can't understand me anyways, but that'll show you. Get out of here. Go home. Go wherever you belong.
Go on, scram, scat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. So Juliet, would you roll initiative since we're kind of doing stuff in order?
Yeah, whatever.
16. Okay, cool. So, down below, like, is it only Kellen who's looking over the edge right now? I think so. Kellen, you see the black shapes down below. You see them all sort of scatter, and they're all, running off kind of in the same direction, like all on all fours. Like some of them have bones held in their hands, some of them in their mouths, things like that. And they're moving away quite aggressively. Sheldrick, your turn.
Okay, so are any of them remaining around the bones that are now at the bottom of the hill?
Well, you were in an argument with Kurthak. Are you going to try and pursue getting that axe with your?
Kurthak. Okay, so Kurthak. The last thing that's happened to me is Kurthak pushed me back after
Yes.
holding me.
Yeah.
For a turn. Yeah. So
You're fairly close to the edge. You
realizing-
could probably step 5 feet and be at the edge and look over.
perfect. Yeah, realizing that is not going to be an option, I turn around and run to the edge and kind of both hands on the side, looking down and kind of seeing what I can, brother,
Yeah.
seeing what's going on in there. So what am I looking at?
You see no bones on the bottom ground below. You see these 5 creatures, like one of them limping behind. It's obviously much slower than the others, moving off sort of to the north, like along this gully that's between like a couple cliff faces down below.
Put them down! Put them down!
The one that's slow is just at the very edge of your range for something like acid splash. Like if you have spells, you might be able to use like Ray of Sickness on it or something like that fairly easily.
Oh man, this is tough. All right, so staying in character here. I'm gonna go ahead and just attack. Let's go ahead and try to attack him. Straight off.
Okay. What are you trying to attack with?
I'm gonna attack him with the acid splash.
Okay. Cool. So let me see what that means. I think it makes like a dexterity save. Acid Splash. Literally the first spell in the book. Okay. Choose one creature within range, 60 feet, or choose two creatures that are within 5 feet of each other. It's too far from the others. Yes, it must succeed at a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 damage. So, let's see. That's not a dexterity save. Yeah. Okay, what is your spell saving throw difficulty class? I think it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell casting modifier. What's the spell casting modifier for you? Let's find out.
Mine is wisdom.
Yeah, this is all pretty new.
Probably intelligence.
Which
So
I am
let's
not.
see.
Not the sharpest light bulb in the box there.
Wound.
Yeah, it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
So 10.
Okay, good. So it succeeds. It dodges the acid splash that you like chuck down at it. It just like skitters to the side, looks over its shoulder, and goes, "Ah," and then it like runs off in the other direction. Okay, Juliet, your turn. These things are all down a 40-foot cliff.
Yeah, there's no way.
Not just gonna jump down?
I'm not. I don't care that much. But I do care about getting our shit out of that room.
Okay. You're right next to the door. Do you want to open it?
I'm right next to the door. I still hear voices.
Yep, burbling
Right.
gently.
Okay, so I see. What is Kurthak doing?
What are you doing, Kurthak?
I'm just standing there with my hands up. I guess if this is all like in 6-second actions, I just have my hands up looking at Shaldrick, and I just kind of have like my head cocked a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna yell to Kurthak. Look, if we're gonna fight stuff, we have to get our shit out of this room. What's the plan here?
I turn over to you, and I'm just like, I guess as you say that, I look up in the sky. Like, what you said, it's turning to morning.
Yeah, like maybe if it weren't overcast, it would just start to be lightening just a little bit. But yeah, it's like 4 a.m. or something like that. Super early.
I step back a little bit from Shaldrick and kind of circle him with my hands, slowly like going down to my sides. I'm just like, we should wait till day, or till the sun's actually out to open the door again. I believe it's afraid of the sunlight. Whatever is in there.
Oh my god, you're so fucking smart. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, I just like shrug and then start paying more attention to what everybody else is doing. I run over to the edge to see if there's anything that I could possibly do.
Yeah. Okay. Like, you don't have anything that has like a 60-foot range, do you?
No.
Okay, yeah. Kurthak, what are you going to do?
So, if I look at the door, the thing's not coming through the cracks of the door we shut, right?
No.
Are there cracks in that besides the one in the center?
It's flush. There's no cracks in the door. The center door, the center of the door is completely flush.
If I like go and like listen to the door, I hear the noise, right?
Yep, you hear burbling from the other side.
Does it sound close? Like as if it's pushed up against the other door?
Give me a perception test.
You hear trinkets and bubbles.
Yeah. 9.
You can't really tell how far away it is from through this stone door.
Okay. I guess internally I'm just like, I hope that thing doesn't take all our shit. And then I just like go back and look at the rest of the party. And that's my action. I don't do anything.
Kellen, you gonna take another shot? The only one left is like 60 feet away. It's just one small dark blob.
What about the guy with the broken leg? I'm sure he's not getting away too
He's
fast.
the slow one. He's the one that's still within range.
All right.
That you can even still maybe see.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at him then.
Okay. Give
Ready.
me a roll.
Oh, it's still disadvantage or not?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay. +7.
Need your magic rolls here, Zeke.
11.
Okay, that is not good enough. So
Oh.
you hear your arrow like clatter against stone.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. So let me see. Like, yeah, Kurthak, you're looking at the door.
Yeah.
Like, you see the stone sort of like soften and dimple and like ooze a little bit, and it's sort of like boiling almost, but it still looks like stone.
I don't have, I guess all the like everything on my character except my axe is inside, right?
Yes.
And it's not raining anymore.
Correct.
Is there? What would I have to do to strike? To use that blade of the axe to strike a spark to light something on fire on the outside?
Man, good question.
I mean, if I look around, I guess if it hasn't been raining for long, is there any like dry brush?
I mean, it's just stopped raining overnight. Like, lots of stuff is wet. You're using a tool that's not really meant to be casting sparks that are used for lighting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be very hard. I can let you try it, but it might be the sort of thing where like you try for one round and then I tell you how many more rounds it'll take.
Can I cancel the action?
Yeah, just in your mind, Kurthak thinks to himself, like, this isn't very likely to succeed. But yeah, if you roll
that's
super
what I want.
ridiculous,
As long as
then-
you let me like cancel the action.
Yep.
Okay. So what am I rolling?
Roll a strength check or something like that. Yeah.
Strength check.
Yeah, just to be like striking like the stone to try and create a spark.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna take you like roll 2d6.
Jeez. 5
It's
rounds.
gonna take you 5 rounds before you're able to get anything even smoking.
Okay.
So yeah, cool. So you start trying, and the ghouls continue running away. Shaldrick, it's your turn. You saw those guys go like just scampering away. The one that's like slow, he's now like 90 feet away from you.
This is dilemma.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh man, I'm trying to think motivation here. These guys are putting their life on the line to help me cure this ailment, completely unprompted. They've been very good to me, and they're very much in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But then my sole purpose for life is being run away by a pot of ghouls.
Yep.
I split myself in half and go. No.
Yeah.
Okay, my character
Motherfucker!
is
Come here, you son of a bitch!
You're not making this easier, Maldrick. My character is clearly having trouble. He's looking back and forth. He's very conflicted. He sees them running off. He then shouts, "I will be back for you!" and turns around. And at this point, is the door doing anything? Is it an attackable entity, or do we just see this?
Like
Is weirdness afoot?
You could probably strike the door if you wanted to. I mean, I can't tell you it's a creature now, right? Like, you know,
I'm gonna go ahead.
you see the stone of the door sort of boiling and like oozing a little bit back and forth.
And is Kurthak? Is he right next to the door right now?
Yes.
I'm pretty close to it. Yeah.
Can I cast Blade Ward on another person?
Let me look.
I know that Blade Ward's a really weird spell because dodge is kind of better than it, and it does take an action on a turn. So when looking at Blade Ward, apparently it's a horrible spell to take. But if I can cast it on other people, that may be kind of like some kind of ward. I know it protects against the weapons damages. So
Blade Ward lasts 1 round. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. It's only a self-targeting spell.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Ray of Sickness on the middle of the door.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's do acid. Let's do acid.
Acid splash? Okay, good. So it can't dodge, so you deal...
Wait, are you about to acid splash me?
Only the door.
No, I can pick the door or 2 targets, so I'm picking
Yes.
the door.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
just
roll
when
one
that
d6.
happens.
That was-
I guess when that happens, I turn. I'm just like, what the fuck? I just like back off with my axe.
Roll 1d6.